Hey everyone, it's Greg from the Cow Group at Keller Williams, and a lot of people ask me about rental property. The idea of creating cash flow and appreciation sounds pretty exciting. But what happens in the unfortunate case that it just doesn't work out with you and your tenant? Stay tuned. We're with Polina Martignon, and we're going to find out a little bit about the eviction process. Polina, tell them a little bit about yourself and your company and how you can help them.
Yeah, of course. My name is Polina Martignon. I've been doing evictions for 16 years now. And MT Evictions is my own company. I've had it for 6 years. And we cater to the landlord, mom and pop, investors, and property managers that are having those tenant issues.
So, Polina, some of the questions people ask me is like, what are the steps kind of to begin an eviction process?
Very good. Well, an eviction process starts with, the main step is the legal notice. The legal notice is actually the crucial part to the whole eviction.
Okay.
That needs to be done to its perfection. Okay. After the notice expires, if the tenant vacated, actually we're done.
Oh, God.
But those times where the tenant doesn't comply to the notices is when it actually turns into an eviction procedure, which is a lawsuit filed in court, followed by a court hearing at times, and finally the sheriff if needed.
Okay, got it. Wow, so there's a bunch of things that kind of happen. On average, people ask me, how long does that take?
An easy, fast eviction could take from 6 to 10 weeks. A complex eviction takes about 12 to 16 weeks.
Okay, won't hold you to that. Thanks. So, Polina, in the unfortunate case that you find yourself needing to evict someone, are there anything that an owner or landlord absolutely should do or keep records?
Yes, definitely keep good records. Also, make sure that you have updated rental agreements, notices. Example, if you're going to do a rent increase, those must be done in writing with the appropriate time frame. Otherwise, it will jeopardize the outcome of a case.
Okay. The items you mentioned are great tips. Are there any things that owners or landlords absolutely should not do or you recommend not doing?
Yeah, definitely. Landlords do not do anything verbally as it's not valid. Every increase, every reminder and warning letter must be done in writing. Let's see. Also, do not do your own notices. That's definitely a step that should be avoided.
Okay, so we're here in Montebello, California, in Los Angeles County. Are there any different rules for different cities or different counties?
Yes, actually in the last year, every city has enacted its own terms and rules for rent control. So as of right now, there's 6 new cities with different terms, regulations. What does that mean? That means, for example, in Pasadena, a landlord could only increase 5% annually. And unincorporated LA, landlords could only increase 3% annually. So every city has its own caps at this point.
Okay, great. That's good to know. Non-payment is a general cause for eviction, or the one we see most commonly. Is that the only one?
Actually, no, there's an array of reasons. Second most common is for non-compliance to a lease or a breach in a lease term. Also, if a landlord wants to occupy the tenancy or the property is up for sale, it could be different reasons.
Okay. All right, so for our landlords, what's a common mistake you see that, and it would be a great tip for them?
Yes, especially investors or new owners, when there's a purchase of a property or a transfer in ownership, the number one mistake I see is that a notice of new ownership is not being given to the tenant in writing within the first 15 days. And that's a crucial step.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good for me to know. Gosh, this couple-minute interview has been super informative for everybody. I was just thinking, are there any changes or laws that are coming that they might want to know about?
Yeah, definitely. We're keeping a close eye on Assembly Bill 1482, which is currently in the Senate floor, and it looks like it will be passing. And what Senate Bill 1482 mentions is that there will be statewide rent control, and it looks like we're going to be capped at 5% increases. Also, just cause evictions, which means we cannot just randomly give 30 and 60-day notices anymore. We will know the details in about a month.
That was super informative. We just scratched the surface. If they have any questions or they need a professional, how do they get a hold of you? What's the best way?
Yeah, you could email us to mtevictions@gmail.com. You could also visit our website, mtevictions.net, or give us a call. 323-697-3077.
Hey, and as a special gift for our customers, if you mention that you saw Greg at the Cow Group, she'll set up a consultation with you free. The Cow Group for easy, comfortable care. Thanks for stopping by.
Mention Greg's name.
Bye.